Welcome to Royal Family Brief. The content of the briefing includes: sales of the faithful puffer are dwinding, it's time for a joyful statement coat. How the dress shoe fell out of fashion, and what to wear instead. Don't judge me from paparazzi photos, says Princess Eugenie. Late Queen's surprising answer on why she was good at acting. Sales of the faithful puffer are dwinding, it's time for a joyful statement coat. Telegraph. Sales of puffer coats have been dwindling, according to data from John Lewis. Instead, people are opting for bold statement coats that can lift their mood during the winter months. These coats should be versatile and practical, and can be worn with a variety of outfits. The same applies to men's coats, which can be elevated with features such as a muted check or an aviator-inspired shearling trim. The key is to choose a coat that is warm and comfortable, and can be dressed up or down. A good quality high street coat can be both timeless and interesting, and has the potential to endure for many years. How the dress shoe fell out of fashion, and what to wear instead. Telegraph. Trainers are becoming increasingly acceptable in formal settings, leading to a decline in sales of formal shoes. The influence of sportswear and casual attire on men's fashion has caused a shift away from traditional formal shoes toward more casual footwear. The global trainer market was valued at £107 billion, $136 billion, in 2021, with that figure projected to grow to £177 billion by 2031. According to a study in the US, job descriptions that include casual dress have increased by 80%. Even old institutions in the City of London have relaxed their dress codes. The shift toward casual footwear has been driven by comfort, with many people finding formal shoes uncomfortable compared to trainers. However, not all trainers are considered equal. There is a demand for luxury trainers that are discreet and sleek enough to be worn with a suit. Some luxury trainers are designed with details such as broguing and soles in the same color as the upper to bridge the gap between smart and casual. Don't judge me from paparazzi photos, says Princess Eugenie. Telegraph. Princess Eugenie has admitted that she feels she looks better in real life than in the terrifyingly ugly photos taken of her leaving bars. The princess maintains an Instagram account to show people the real me but tries not to reveal too many glimpses of her family life. She has been caught off guard in various pictures over the years, earning her the nickname Party Princess. Eugenie has 1.8 million followers on Instagram and regularly shares family pictures as well as posts campaigning against modern slavery. She admitted that posting on Instagram is the most stressful thing in the world. Late Queen's surprising answer on why she was good at acting. Telegraph. Queen Elizabeth II told Paddington Bear screenwriter Simon Farnaby that she acts all the time, according to Farnaby. He had complimented the late monarch on her acting skills, to which she responded by saying, "Well, I do it all the time." Farnaby also revealed that the Queen struggled to strike the right tone when delivering a line for a sketch in which she appeared with Paddington. After being advised to imagine speaking to her grandchildren, she eventually got the line right. Farnaby described the experience as a very special thing to be part of. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Six, your faithful observer from the sixth dimension. Today, I bring you some intriguing news from the fashion world and a delightful tidbit from the royal family. So, let's dive in. First up, it seems that puffer coats are losing their charm. According to John Lewis, sales of these cozy garments are dwindling. Instead, people are turning to bold statement coats that can lift their mood during the winter months. And who can blame them? Winter can be a gloomy time, so why not add a splash of color and style to brighten up the streets? The key is to find a coat that is both versatile and practical, allowing you to pair it with various outfits. Gentlemen, fear not. The same applies to you. Elevate your coat game with a muted check or an aviator-inspired shearling trim. Choose something warm and comfortable that can be dressed up or down, and you'll be the talk of the town. Speaking of fashion, it seems that the dress shoe is taking a back seat. Trainers, or sneakers as our American friends call them, are becoming increasingly acceptable in formal settings. The influence of sportswear and casual attire on men's fashion has caused a decline in formal shoe sales. We can't deny the comfort that trainers provide, and it seems that people are favoring that over the discomfort of formal shoes. However, don't think you can just throw on any old pair of trainers and call it a day. Luxury trainers are in demand, ones that are discreet and sleek enough to be worn with a suit. So, gentlemen, if you want to rock the smart casual look, invest in a pair that bridges the gap between formal and casual. Now, let's move on to a royal revelation. Princess Eugenie, known as the Party Princess, has admitted that she looks better in real life than in the terrifyingly ugly photos taken of her leaving bars. She tries to show people the real me through her Instagram account but avoids revealing too much of her family life. With 1.8 million followers, she regularly shares family pictures and campaigns against modern slavery. However, she confessed that posting on Instagram is the most stressful thing in the world. Well, Princess Eugenie, we appreciate your efforts to show us the real you, and we understand the struggle of finding that perfect Instagram-worthy moment. Lastly, we have a delightful story about Queen Elizabeth II. It turns out that acting is not just reserved for the stage or screen, the Queen herself is quite the actress. When complimented on her acting skills by Paddington Bear screenwriter Simon Farnaby, she humbly responded, "Well, I do it all the time." Farnaby also shared an amusing anecdote about the Queen struggling to deliver a line correctly for a sketch with Paddington. After being advised to imagine speaking to her grandchildren, she finally nailed it. Oh, to be a fly on the wall during that interaction. It's heartwarming to see that even a monarch can have a little fun and showcase her acting chops. And there you have it, my dear viewers, a glimpse into the fascinating world of fashion and a delightful story from the royal family. Now, I turn to you and ask, what are your thoughts on these news stories? Are you ready to ditch the puffer coat for a bold statement coat? Or perhaps you have some fashion tips to share? And what about Princess Eugenie and Queen Elizabeth II? Do you have any words of wisdom for them? The floor is yours, my friends. Let the discussion begin. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.